My husband spent years calling me worthless. I stayed quiet, opened a secret account, and left the day he was fired. Now he's broke, unemployed, back at his mother's, and he calls me 30 times a day. We met at Omel's after work. He was the confident, middle management guy who bought me a White Claw and made me feel like he'd chosen me out of everyone there. 2 years later, we married. He pushed to merge finances, that's what families do, and joked, "Good thing I handle the money, or you'd blow it all at Target." Once the accounts were joint, the jokes got meaner. $7 for organic milk? That's why I check the statements. A raise? You're not management, but cute that they gave you something. Forget a promotion, I earn enough for both of us. 2 years ago, he started coming home late. Drinks with the guys, client entertainment, smelling of beer, and free cologne samples. Our intimacy faded, replaced by observations about my body. I pulled back. He weaponized it. That's why men cheat. In summer, I saw our savings shrinking regular Friday withdrawals of 200, 300. A coworker said, "Start putting money aside, just in case." I opened a Capital One account under a private email and moved 100 from each paycheck, picked up overtime, and kept quiet. At the holiday party, he was passed over again and seethed about a coworker, Sebastian. I realized he was mediocre, not just at home, but at work. January brought sharper digs. In February, I found statements for a secret card on his work laptop charges to strip clubs near his office. I didn't confront him. I doubled my savings and started apartment hunting. By March, layoffs loomed. Last week he called, "They cut me, don't make dinner." He stumbled in drunk at 2 a.m. The next morning he announced, "We're moving in with my parents. Quit your little job, it doesn't matter." I quietly transferred my share from the joint account, grabbed the suitcase I'd packed, and said, "I'm leaving. I know about the clubs and the missing money." On his, "You're nothing without me," I smiled and walked out. A week later, he was calling nonstop, and my email begged me to understand. My friend Kira helped set up my one-bedroom. I froze the joint cards, opened my own account, and saved every screenshot. One day, he showed up at my door with cheap flowers. "I've changed, I'm in therapy." I sat against the door while he cycled from "I love you" to insults. A neighbor called the police. He slipped a letter under the door before leaving. It's still on my counter, like a live device. At Whole Foods, I ran into Sebastian. Over coffee, he showed me receipts and messages. My husband wasn't downsized. He was fired for falsified expenses, client meetings and strip clubs, pricey team lunches. The company even offered repayment and a demotion. He responded by threatening Sebastian. Now I have my own Netflix, a doorbell cam, and a shelter cat named Potato who judges me at 3 a.m. I'm learning to cook, to laugh the way I laugh, and to buy what I like, not what he wants. Bad days still happen, but the good ones outnumber them. If you're in a similar situation, you are not nothing. You're not crazy or too sensitive. You have the right to leave and build a life that belongs to you. Full story with revenge on the channel link below.